we're in a bad place. We're in a bad place. I feel a lot of pain today. And I feel pain because I recognize that, God forbid, if this exact situation happened again tonight to some other young Guyanese girl, the way everything unfolded and the end result would be exactly the same. And that's why the last time we spoke, what this has highlighted is that the system is broken. And as you know, just a couple minutes ago, the one chant that we were very strong on is that justice has fixed the system and justice has to be for everybody. So my concern is that, what, the case closed? All the horrendous things that happened to that young girl could happen to somebody else tomorrow, the next week, the next day? That as a country we're going to allow ourselves and accept this as being normal? That a man could do all that was done and the system fail a person in such an overwhelming way? From the police, from her not getting a basic human right, the right to an attorney of her choosing. Sharon, I'm here today because I can't sit at home and accept that this is how we're going to live. That you could do anything and once you apologize and you resign is enough. No, this situation did not start now. The domestic violence in our society did not start now. How is it that the DPP, in a matter of days, can decide to charge a young girl, a troubled girl, for those 20 murders? And we got weeks when a minister of government, who not only this individual but other individuals have stated, have had concerns, have experienced abuse, and we don't say what we're doing to make sure that any minister that is sick in the head like he was can't go to other communities, can't go hugging up our girls. I mean, what? We really think this done here? It can't done here. It cannot finish here. And I say to every single woman, I say to every single mother, I say to every single youth, to every man, we cannot accept a society that says this is okay and the agencies of the state don't step forward and say, we can do this differently and this is what we're going to put in place. I demand that all the agencies must explain to me, what are you doing to make sure this doesn't happen again? That this child is not going to feel, and any other child would be able to get more protection under the law. You know, it's interesting, but Ralph Ramkaran, and we know where Ralph's politics lie. When Ralph Ramkaran and other people are able to say that this system ain't working, we still ain't got a Judicial Service Commission, we still ain't got enough judges, we still ain't got enough magistrates. I went the other day, just out of my own interest, to the Arthur Chung Convention Center when the representatives from the Caribbean Court of Justice were talking about how we need to reform our legal system. It's broken. It's broken. When do we start to fix it? And how is it?
Ramkaran said it's on the verge of collapse.
Exactly. Ramkaran says it is on the verge of collapse. A member of the PPP says it's on the verge of collapse. You can't say it's the opposition, because I know when Cathy Hughes and Sherrod and everybody speak, oh God, we need to listen to them, they're opposition. Discard what they say. But you got the Red Threads protesting. You got other women's groups. Look at all the letters and the outcry on social media. Are we saying that that counts for nothing? And you feel that you could just say, as president, well, he resigned and we done. Let we go home, let we go back to normal. Back to normal until the next case comes up. Are we going to make the same mistake? I want to know, how is that young lady managing? And people need to understand, she said she's not taking further action. She never said she withdrawing anything. She never said I was drunk and I lied. We know she was speaking the truth. But this system in Ghana does not operate in a fair manner. So it's who you know. It's who you know, who you are. The little boy that steal the bicycle, gonna go on remand for 5 years. And then his case come up, he could either go down. Or much less. I hear a colleague saying, talking about ganja. Same thing with ganja. They find somebody with ganja or they set them up or straight to remand, straight to the jail. And you got a man who abused his authority. Who abused his authority. Who by the nature of his job has to go throughout this country and externally out of Guyana representing this country. And that's the best we could do. A man that displays his private parts on social media. A nasty man. I can't accept that. Just basic human dignity he is void of. And I've said before, I know because I'm in the parliament, I hear the abuse that they hurl at women. I'm sorry, I cannot and I will not. Even if it's me alone, they got to stand every now and again to show that I don't accept this, I don't accept this. And I call on women, men, I call on guys to say, no, this can't done like this. No, absolutely not. Sorry, Sherrod. I'm really upset about this. I'm really upset about this. Where are we going? Where are we going?